Let's talk slots. Excuse me. Sponsored by Slots Butter. Alien blood slot car oil. They say thousands and millions of aliens were killed to produce this authentic slot car oil. Slots Butter. Alright. I want to get to the getting real quick, like I got a lot of crap to say. Come on here, get the hell off my screen. Man, it's a curly one too. Bada bing. Alright, these two items right here. I bought these together. And I really bought it for this. It had no bumper. But these are expensive. And you know, this is pretty high grade. You know. So I thought, man, it's worth it. And this one was smashed. I pushed the roof back up. It was smashed on the corners down. And I talked about this one before. This piece is broken. But I got these two together. And I showed you this with the bumper off. I forgot to tell you. I took it off to see if it would fit on this 55. It won't. So put that in your little notebook. Auto World's modern 55 Chevy bumpers and grills don't fit in a Tyco. Don't try it. Already did. Alright, now we got that crap out of the way. One thing I like to point out is you say, why do I customize these Auto World wonderful bodies? Because to buy this body alone cost me 50 bucks. I can get an Auto World. I got this from Toy Tinker, 35 bucks. And it came with a chassis. I could sell the chassis, give it to a kid, throw it in the trash, whatever the hell I want. And I got a body for 30 bucks. It's just as nice. You know, this is just as big as this old Tyco. This is Auto World. So, that's why, you know, I paid $70 for these two just to get this one. This is cool too. I'm running this now. That's one of my runners. But anyway, I can get a brand new body like this from Auto World. Looks pretty good. You know, I mean, it looks kick-ass, really. So I kind of wanted to do a follow-up on, you know, customizing my Auto World crap to fit on my Viper. So like this one, I customized it to fit on a lowrider clip. So what I did, here, let me show you what it looks like on a regular clip. Alright. Didn't have to customize the bumper in any way because these 55s, they don't have the front. Their bumpers are mounted up front, whereas the 55Zs are mounted on these posts. So, the only thing I did was sand out the wheel well so I can get on a lowrider clip. So this is what it looks like on a regular clip. Get your ass in there. Okay, it's tied up to the cage on the bumper. And where's my track? So this is what it looks like on the regular clip. Alright. Now this is a little bigger because I sanded it a little bit, but you know, let me use a different body here. I haven't sanded this body. Alright, still got the big gap here, you know. That's on the regular clip. So yeah, I could live with that, you know. But I've been experimenting to get the shit on a lowrider clip. And so I took this 55, paid 25 bucks for it, and I sanded down the wheel wells a little bit, and got it on the lowrider clip. It's got clearance, but see how it's level. It's more level. So that's, you know, bringing my center of gravity down. See, I don't have two Vipers, or I could show you. But put the regular clip back on, because that's, without customizing them, I have to use the regular clip. So, I mean, it rides great on the regular clip, but look how the roof line goes up, you know, so that body's all up, you know, what is that, 1/8 of an inch? So the body's higher up in the back, not on the front. The body stays the same in the front. It just adjusts up and down in the back. See, the same clearance up front. Right, that looks right. Yeah, it's crooked here. Something's going on this side. Still looks crooked. Huh. Maybe it's a manufacturer flaw in the mount. I don't know. Shit, where do I get that? I got that wrong on the other one I did. Alright, this looks the same. Something's wrong here. Yeah. Still wrong. This wheel's hitting. Shit. This is supposed to be a short video. Yeah, something's going on with this. It's not mounting on this Viper right. Still off. Looks crooked. Maybe the manufacturer did something different in this mold. Because it's sitting. It's in there. So yeah, that's weird. See how it's crooked on the cage? So the body would be riding crooked. See that? It's crooked down here. Yeah, I did something wrong. Hell with it, I'll move on. So yeah, I customized this one to get on the low rider clip. And it rides pretty sweet. This one fits nice on the bike. It's level in the front, you know. I have to check this body out. But see how it's more level on the chassis at the bottom, the gap. You know, the roof line is more level. It's still up a little bit. I didn't see that much out of this wheel well either. So, I don't know. So anyway, I did this one so I can get on a low clip, but I stopped on it because I messed up the paint a little bit. But I wanted to use a Dremel because I'm starting to get an irregular shape to my wheel well, so I stopped. Because this one still needs, well, this one needs to be Dremeled out a little more, but this looks pretty right. But this side here, you can see, man, I went too deep this way, right here, as opposed to this side right here. So I kind of messed up, but yeah, I was hand sanding it, going like this around the wheel well. So I kind of screwed it up, but it's a runner. No big deal. See, the lowrider clip on this won't work, but the regular clip works. So on your 57 Chevys, you don't have to customize them. The 55s are a pain in the ass. Like this one, I didn't have to customize it, get it on a low clip. I could have just ran it on the high clip. You know, they ain't that bad on the Chevys, man. The 57 ain't. Seems like these 55s got more of a up. But that kind of looks cool. You know, a little jacked up in the back with the fatties. Some could, excuse me, shit. Some could argue that you should leave it that way because it helps with downforce from the air. So I want to get to my customizing on these. Alright. So what I did is I had to take the bumper off. And I ain't got no 55s here. And the top of the post that come out the 55s like this, I had to take a razor and get this, you know, plastic milk mark off, bubble. And once I got that off, I could pull the bumpers off without damaging them or cracking them. And then what I had to do is the bumper had these pieces sticking out to go on the post. So I razor knifed those off. I have one on each side to go on a post. So those are out. So now I got my bumper and it's cut straight across. I didn't cut all this. All I did was cut off those mount pieces that went to the post. The rest of the bumper is original. So then what I did is I put up a video the other day, said I didn't know what the hell I was going to do, but I figured out what I was going to do. Because I want to run these 55s on my Viper. It's the only reason I got the damn things. So I'm customizing them. So what I did was I laid a bead of glue on the upper ridge after the bumper's off, the upper ridge of the plastic. And then I put it on there. Any squish out you get, leave. It'll dry clear. If you rub it around and shit and try to clean it off, you'll mess up your body. It'll look like crap. So put it on, you know, a good healthy bead. Not really healthy, you know, more than a little dab. Also, what I had to do is when the bumper was off, I had to take a utility knife. All right? And I had to cut those posts down at an angle. All right? Because the shoes, the pickup shoes, were bottoming out. They would hit the post. And they wouldn't go all the way down. So you want them to go all the way down. You want them to have freedom of movement. So I had to cut the posts down. But I did that when the bumper was off. I did it on this one too. Alright, so now the posts are down. I got clearance. On my pickup shoes. This is a regular clip. But if you look in there, you can see I got plenty of clearance. Well, on a regular clip, I knew that would be the case. I want my shit on a lowrider clip. I'm putting both these 55 Nomads on a lowrider clip. So, if you look in there now, I still have clearance. I don't know if you can see in there. Let me put a flashlight for you. See, I still got clearance. It's not, yeah, it's too much light. Sorry about that. I'll go up here. Yeah, it's too dark. You can't see in there. But anyway, I got clearance. You have to slice these pillars. This one I already set up for the low rider. I did took some sandpaper to the wheel well a little bit, and it clears. I might have to do a little more, but I figured these two Nomads I'll set up on a lowrider clip. And I'll just take a little sandpaper. You'd be surprised. You ain't got to take out that much here, man, at all to get it to ride on a lowrider clip. But a lot of people collect. They ain't going to want to do that shit. Me, I don't. So I'll customize the hell out of this shit if I want. Kiss my ass. So anywho, what I did was I took my plastic. Okay, I told you before, man, save some of that plastic off your packaging. All right, so I sliced some. All right, this is 2 pieces on this. All right, look how thick that is. That grayish looking crap, that's 2 pieces of plastic and super glue. That's thick as hell. Now I could have went to the top of this, which is like 1/16 on the side. Here, let me go to this one. It's thinner. You can see through it. Here's where the chrome stops. So I could have went a 1/16, like shorter than what I did. And, you know, to the top of this. You want to go to the top of this because that's where your, you don't want to impede where your Viper cage touches the bumper. So you want your plastic to be flush with the top of this bumper on the inner part, not this outer bullshit. All right, it goes down, so you want it level with this. All right, so what I try to do, try to get fancy and shit, is I cut grooves in the plastic so I can get it down over this, man, so I'd have more reinforcement, so I can get my plastic to go deeper, you know. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if it's necessary, but I'm going to go ahead. Where's that plastic piece? I had a piece here. I was going to stall. What the hell did I do with it? Oh, shit. Oh, here it is. So what I did was, is I cut my dummy plastic. I cut 2 pieces, 3/16 wide. Right? I mocked them up. I went like this to see how long they had to be to get between the bumpers, corners, the body edge. All right, and then I took 2 pieces of plastic and I cut them to length. So now I got 2 pieces that'll fit in there. So what I did was I put them in and I marked them with a magic marker, a real fine tip one. This is a small nib, fine liner. So you get a real small mark, you know, like that. So I did that on the plastic. There it come off. Spit shine. So I did that on the plastic. I put it up there. held it, and I took my other hand and marked it on where I wanted the plastic to go down. See the plastic's cut? All right. So you know the good thing is 3/16 is wider than this, right? So they gave me, you know, when you're cutting, you might want to get some finer scissors than these, because if these scissors go, man, you're gonna cut through your piece and you have to start over. So I'm talking a little fast, so sorry about that. But if you had smaller scissors, you know, detail scissors, you can cut a nice groove, man. Both my grooves are different. So once I got the grooves lined up, see, I already got one installed here, as you can see. All right. So this one's all ready to go. I already mocked it up, and it fits perfectly to the top of the bumper. So I'm ready to glue this in. All right. And like I said, man, this is thick as hell. Look at that. That gray shit you see right there, that's all plastic and super glue. It's 2 pieces of this plastic I'm talking about. You got to make sure you don't go too deep, or you won't be able to get this in and out. Your headlight thing. So you can't go too deep. This is 3/16. This here is actually shorter than 3/16. So what we're going to do is we're going to install this piece. So we'll have 2 pieces. I like going down on the other side of those pillars. When you do your first piece, make sure you clean out the super glue from this groove on the inside, because that's where we're going in. We're going into that. All right, on this repair, or this is not a repair, it's a custom doohickey bullshit, hillbilly stuff. A Detroit hillbilly, that's what I am. So let's get some glue in there. That's good, it's good, it's good. It's too much. All right, but we'll be okay. And when you do this stuff, have a spare rag handy. Have a rag handy. Okay, that's what I got right here. Now you can take your scissors. Always keep these clean, because they're going to get dried up with super glue when you do this process. Wipe them on your rag. Have it right there, man. Super glue dries quick. Now I put too much, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure I spread it smooth. Maybe even take some out. See, I took some out. All right, now I wipe my tweezers. They're clean. Now I can grab this and position it and try to get it in the position I want. Boom, I'm in. All right, that's proper planning right there. Don't get super glue on your hands and this and that and get it on the top of the body. All right, so I'm in. It's already in. You know, I pre-cut those grooves. Boom. All right, so you squish it in place. Got quiet there for a minute. I'm thinking. At this point, you don't have to clean out that groove because you got it in. All right. You check to make sure this is all the way down. See, this is up some still. So it wasn't. You want this all the way down. So something's going on. Something's holding it up. So you don't want it to all pop out again. So stabilize this side and figure out how to get that down better. See, it popped out. No, it didn't. It's good still. Okay, I think this side here is long, because it seems like it's popping up. One thing I found, sometimes it gets hung up around these pillar posts here, and you go in there and you squish the plastic down and get that shit to, you know, level out right. See, that's pretty good. I might have to cut that some. I'm not liking it sticking up like that. All right, when you get bleed out, like when you squish, some of that super glue comes up. Keep your rag handy, so you can wipe it underneath the plastic. Go like that, so your tweezers don't get stuck. Just work that shit, man, in like different ways. Get your plastic down, See, I wish that wasn't sticking up. That kind of sucks, man. Damn. All that preaching, and here I did that shit. I might be able to cut that, trim it up a little bit. It's only on one side. Ow. See, I just stuck on my bumper. That's not good. And well, joys of customizing. Yeah, looks alright. Hell with it. So yeah, you go like this. You keep checking it as that super glue dries. You press it down. And you make sure that it's seated against the other plastic. See how some of that's squished out? Squish it back underneath there. Wrap it around this post. Wipe these off when you get in super glue. Wipe these off so they don't stick to it and pull it out again on your ass. So, this stuff that's squish out up here, wipe it into that corner. So that's looking pretty good. I'm nervous, man, doing this on camera. I don't like doing stuff like this on camera. See me make mistakes and shit. I don't like that. Because I'm perfect, damn it. I'm a perfect human being. Yeah, I put that up too high. I didn't cut something wrong. I cut something wrong. I might be able to get in there with my knife and cut that down a little bit. Might scratch the bottom of the bumper, but hell with it. But anyway, that's it. That's what we're looking at. See, this one turned out nice, man. It's not sticking up at all. But I do like cutting it and getting this groove so I can push the plastic further in and get more glue and plastic reinforcement. So that's where we're at on this repair. So I'm kind of liking it. So so that's kind of where we're at on the 55. I'll give you an update, tell you how they're running. I'm not going to watch this one dry, and no use you watching it dry. So build, drive, smash, slots out.